Is Prosper, Texas a good place to live? Everything you need to know before moving here. If you're considering moving to Prosper, Texas, this video could save you a lot of regret in the future.
We're breaking down everything you need to know, from the community to the location, to even the parts that some people don't talk about.
Because if you don't watch this video, you might end up in a town that just doesn't fit your vibe.
Before we get started, I'm Holly Haven.
And I'm Andy Haven.
And we are the Haven Home Team. We are your North Texas real estate team.
Stick around until the end. You don't want to miss our bonus tip. Let's get into the video.
Let's start with location and history. Prosper is located just 35 miles north of Dallas, and it's an old farming town.
It is, yeah. There has been a major increase in population since 2000. In 2000, we started with 2,100 people, and now we have over 41,000 people today. Do you know what percentage that increase is?
1,887%.
That is insane.
So much. What was that, in 25 years?
Yes.
25 years, from 2,000 residents to 41,000 residents. And that's probably on the low end. Guys, there are people moving to Prosper every single day. The school system is continuing to grow. It is just a massive influx of people.
Yeah, it used to be like seriously farmland, just farmland and a few people cutting the crops, and that's about it. And now we have grown into this big city. We have so much infrastructure coming in, lots of beautiful homes. And if you're trying to buy a new build, this might be your last chance.
Absolutely. The great thing about Prosper is it is still designated as a town and not a city. And they continue to keep it that way, and that is their plan.
Yeah.
The neat thing about that is it kind of continues to hold that small town charm as the core of Prosper. So you'll continue to see really cool holiday events in downtown, community events. They just really do focus on bringing the community together.
Commute and transportation. If you're trying to get to downtown Dallas, that will take you about 45 minutes to an hour. So it's not something that's going to be super convenient if you have to go to Dallas every single day, but it's not something that keeps you or prevents you from going to downtown Dallas if that's somewhere you like to frequent. If you need to go to the airport, it's only about 30 to 45 minutes away depending on traffic, which makes it really nice if you don't travel every single day or every single week. It is something that you can take an Uber, and it's still attainable to get to the airport without being way too far away.
Yeah, and that's true for both DFW and Dallas Love Field. So regardless of what airline you're flying, you can be at the airport in under an hour easily.
Yes, and with Commute, I will say without the Dallas North Tollway, you wouldn't be making it to Dallas in under an hour. So that's something that we do have to mention, that Prosper is at the very end, currently at the end of the Dallas North Tollway, or the beginning, however you want to look at it. And it can get you all the way through downtown Dallas. Absolutely. So it's pretty convenient in that sense.
Yeah, obviously the downside is going to be toll roads.
Yes.
So pretty much every highway in and out of Prosper is going to be a toll road. So you just need to know about that, prepare for it. And if you live in Prosper and you're on that 380 east and west corridor, guys, you're gonna need Jesus, because the congestion right now on 380, that's definitely the con to Prosper.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things that if you can prevent living on that side of town right this second, it is something that we would suggest.
And we will gladly show you the back roads in and out to help you avoid 380 so that you are not a part of the problem.
Yes.
Schools and education. Prosper ISD is a top-rated ISD across the country, not just in the state of Texas. There are currently 3 high schools, with 1 more set to open this fall of 2025, and I believe there are 2 more already planned for future development.
There are, yeah. Prosper ISD is looking to be a pretty large school district. They currently only have 4 middle schools, but I do know of a 5th and potentially a 6th being built this year, and I know a 5th is opening this year. And then we have 14 elementary schools, which again, those are just going to expand like crazy. I don't even know how many more are coming, but I imagine we're going to have 15 or 20 in the next few years.
Absolutely. And the great thing about most of those elementary schools is they are being built within large developments. Yeah. So it's really great. If you move into one of these master planned communities, more often than not, you're going to get an elementary right inside your community, which just makes it convenient.
Yeah, and you also have that option of living at home and going to school.
Right.
Prosper did not have that when I was here. The closest was Collin County, and then also TWU and UNT, but they were still a little bit too far to stay at home. But now there's just so many options with UNT being in Frisco that allows you to stay at home and not pay room and board at a college if that's something that you want to work full time and live at home or something like that.
Yeah, don't tell the kids. Make sure the parents know that to save money. But we know your kids don't want to stay home. We know they want to go off somewhere. But there are some really great opportunities here. And those universities, they actually have some areas of education that they are basically world renowned for. So there's a couple of great options here, which is just great.
There are a few things that we want to point out for places to go and things to do outside with your kids in Prosper that make it a little bit more fun and interactive. There is Frontier Park, which this is a playground, walking trails. There's baseball fields, lacrosse fields, soccer fields, football fields. Pretty much any sport you can play at Frontier Park. And they've actually opened a lot of bars and restaurants and just shopping around that area. So if you do have a full day of tournaments, there's a Swig over there, there's an ice cream shop, a Which, like there's lunch options, food options, things to do so that you're not stuck at the ball field all day.
We also love the historic downtown area, several boutique shops, lots of really cool bars and restaurants. I think I recently heard there's a speakeasy coming soon. So really a cool area. They've done a great job at building up that downtown into being an entertainment district, really. And then we also have the things that are coming in around us, like the Fields project at the Omni PGA resort area. So all of those things are super local to us, even though they're not in Prosper. Universal Theme Park is the other up and coming project in Frisco. Again, it's almost on the border. If you live in South Prosper, you are going to be about 5 minutes from that Universal Park and resort. So we're excited. As Prosper grows and that infrastructure is built out and the commercial businesses are coming in, we are definitely seeing not only more to do from that commercial aspect, but it is providing more tax dollars for the city of Prosper to offer things like the beautiful new Lakewood Community Park. And the thing that we really want to talk about, the real estate market and the cost of living.
Yeah, this is something that obviously we are very well versed in. We've been in the community a long time, and it's something that we can speak on from our experience. If you're looking at the city of Prosper, the average home price is right at $1 million plus.
Yeah, and don't let that scare you guys. We can still get you right here into Prosper. You will feel like a part of the community because you are in Prosper ISD. You just might be in one of those surrounding cities, Frisco, McKinney. There's no reason that the prices are different. It's just that supply and demand, cost of land, cost of building, age of homes.
Well, and I was gonna say on the age of home, we actually still can get you into an older home, maybe 15, 20 years old, in the $500,000 to $600,000 price point, even some in the 400s that need some renovations. But there are some options that if you need to get into Prosper or are really, really wanting to get into Prosper, we can help you find those things.
Yeah, and the really great thing about Prosper is not only with the rapid growth that helps keep our price points on the upper end and keeps that growth happening, but also because we are sandwiched between Frisco with all of the growth they've already experienced and they're still experiencing, and then Celina just north of Prosper that is going to be the next Frisco.
Yeah.
So we're in this really safe little pocket for that future equity growth. So we feel very strongly that Prosper is always going to be a good investment. And no matter what your budget is, if you're somewhere over $400,000 at least, give us a call. We can definitely help you get into Prosper ISD if you're just looking to take advantage of those highly rated schools and that small town community feel.
We're so happy you stayed for our bonus tip. Today we just have a fun fact for you, but Prosper, Texas is home to one of the largest high school football stadiums in the country. It actually seats over 12,000 people and it costs over $53 million.
The great part about that is this is a perfect night out for the family or family and friends. Friday Night Lights, Texas football.
You can't beat it.
I mean, it's the best place to watch it. It's the best stadium, obviously, in the country.
Yeah.
So, fun little tip.
If you liked this video and want to see more, please stick around. Every Friday, we have new videos releasing. If you'll go ahead and turn on the notification bell, follow us down below, subscribe. We have all of our Instagram, Facebook, and social medias if you would like to follow us there. And we will see you guys in our next video.
Bye, guys.